Mike Chan. Thank you, Chairman. In paragraph 2, it sets out clear definition on the Terrorist Act, and that is act which have the effect of causing serious violence against a person, causing serious damage to property, endangering a person's life, etc. But there seems to be no definition of terrorist groups. I think we should abide by the international standards. In Minnesota, a black male was killed by a policeman kneeling on his neck, and there were several consecutive days of riots. And on the 31st of May, Donald Trump listed Antifa as a terrorist group. So can the Secretary explain to me, can we model after the U.S. practice, and that is after the riots and violence, we could designate a certain group as a terrorist group? Do we have the mechanism to do that? And in paragraph 11, it says that there is the ICTU comprising 6 government departments. It is responsible for promoting awareness and education among the public towards CT, so that people are made aware of explosives, and posters have been issued. Now, apart from such leaflets and videos, does the ICTU cooperate with the EDB to promote CT on campus, especially among the secondary school students, so that they know about the danger of explosives? If they participate in producing these explosives, they are criminally liable. Has the government done something like that? Secretary, I thank you for raising the idea of doing CT education work on campus. We will consider it. Through the Juniors Police School, we do have liaison with the campus, but I thank the opinion for doing this more. Now, as to the definition of terrorist groups in our law, is that if the UN designates a group as a terrorist group, then we can gazette the same here in Hong Kong. So the terror groups designated by the UN, they would definitely or immediately become a terrorist group in Hong Kong. And if the government believes that it is a terrorist group, the CE can apply to the court for it to be designated a terrorist group. So that's the second method. If we don't designate this group as a terrorist group, doesn't mean that its behavior is not terrorism attack or acts. If we have reason to believe that a certain behavior of a group or individual is a terrorist act, then I can invoke the powers conferred to me under UNATMO to freeze those assets and stop them from recruiting members. So this is what we can do under the UNATMO. These are the 3 approaches we can adopt in dealing with the terrorist individuals.